Where chaos meets the cruiser, welcome to the real front line. In California, officers rush in as a suspect brutally stabs his own mother. In San Diego, police struggle to subdue a sexual assault suspect resisting arrest. And in Florida, wild PA maneuvers hammer down a car thief desperate to escape. This high-speed police chase is brutal, chaotic, and justice at full throttle. August 13th, 2021, Bakersfield, California. Police were dispatched to Stevens Drive after reports of a man and woman arguing inside an apartment. Moments later, more 911 calls poured in about a man screaming, possibly under drugs or alcohol.
15 out of 5, one at gunpoint. Code cover. Put the gun down, ma'am. I'm gonna shoot you. Gun down. Put the gun down or I will shoot you. 15 Adam 5, code cover. One at gunpoint with a knife. Put the gun down right now. I am not a fake police officer. Drop the knife. Drop the.
Miss Lee, Sheriff's Department. Sheriff's Department. Can you open the door, please? I know, but I got you. Miss Lee, can you hear me?
Start. Show me your hands. Where you at? Where you at? Sheriff's Department. Hands. Make a hole. Make a hole.
When negotiations failed, police forced the door open and were shocked by the sight inside. The son stood with a knife pressed to his own mother's throat. Three officers opened fire, killing the suspect. His mother, stabbed multiple times, was rushed to the hospital. To raise a child, face his attempt to kill you, and then witness his death, an unthinkable nightmare. July 7th, 2022, San Diego. Police responded to a 911 call reporting a sexual assault. When officers arrived, they found a man armed with a long stick moving toward a woman, and the threat was immediate.
That's okay. He's about to get tased. He has to drop the cane. That's the call we got. So drop it and tell us your side of the story or you're going to be under arrest.
I'm not dropping.
Drop the cane. Here you go. Turn around. You understand that? Yes, you are. Hey,
I'm not being afraid. I'm not being afraid, homie.
Don't do it. Now you're under arrest. Don't do it. Oh, he's got a knife.
As officers closed in, the suspect pulled out a knife in open defiance. The challenge was clear, and the officers answered it with crackling taser shots.
You got it up. You're under arrest. Go take it. Stop! Stop reaching! Stop reaching! Stop!
The suspect fled, pulling out a phone that was mistaken for a gun. An officer opened fire, but luckily for him, the bullets missed.
Let go!
Maurice Dwight Littlejohn, 43, was arrested with minor injuries, treated, and booked into San Diego's Central Jail. He faces charges of assault, 2 counts of assault with a deadly weapon, and resisting arrest with force.
On April 28, 2025, a Sandy Springs officer spotted a Jeep Wagoneer flying at 99 miles per hour in a 65 zone, recklessly weaving through traffic. When signaled to stop, the driver, Demario Grooms, hit the gas and fled, triggering a dangerous high-speed pursuit.
Approaching Northridge, 85 miles per hour. Speed, 85, traffic. Taser 6, I'm clear. Let's split on a black Wagoneer. My charges are reckless driving. He's getting the right shoulder right now. Speed 83.
The suspect's car blasted through Northridge at over 90 miles per hour, weaving between lanes and overtaking civilian vehicles in motion.
Turn right on Holcomb Bridge, eastbound. This lane or oncoming traffic and continue for that. Speeds right now are 50, 51. Alright, I'm setting up for a pit.
The suspect sped down Old Alabama Road at 95 miles per hour, dangerously weaving between vehicles. An officer attempted a PIT maneuver but failed. The suspect continued fleeing, turning left onto Evans, then right onto Scott, and made another left turn onto the same road.
North on Evans, that's left, north on Evans. No traffic, setting up for another pit. We're gonna turn right on Scott. Direction left on Scott, there's contact, left on Scott. That is left on Scott, it's not westbound, okay? Westbound, left on Scott. Alright, we're back at Holcomb Bridge, going right. It's back westbound Holcomb Bridge. Pit.
At the turn onto Holcomb Bridge, officers executed a second pit maneuver, forcing the vehicle to a sudden stop. They closed in fast, weapons drawn, and ordered the suspect to surrender. After a brief verbal exchange, the suspect complied and was taken into custody, bringing the chase to a close.
Step out of the car. Do not move, you hear me?
Sir, I'm not moving.
Do not move.
I'm not resisting, I'm not moving. Period.
Grooms was taken into custody at the scene and now faces a series of charges, including speeding, reckless driving, driving with a suspended license, and other related offenses.
Out on the ground. I got it.
April 21st, 2021, Houston, Texas. A silver Honda tore down Highway 290 with Houston police in pursuit. What began as a reckless chase quickly pushed the limits of danger, and just how far the suspect was willing to go soon became clear. Look at the wheels and rear bumper of the Honda, damaged and torn. It's clear officers had already deployed stop sticks and a pit maneuver to finally bring the suspect's reckless run to a halt. With the tires shredded, the suspect's vehicle crawled along the roadway, struggling for every inch. Both female suspects surrendered and were taken into custody just before the Honda erupted in flames. A few seconds later, and they could have faced consequences far more devastating than they ever imagined. September 11th, 2024, Miami-Dade, Florida. What began as a call about a stolen white van turned into a full throttle pursuit. The driver hit the gas, weaving recklessly through traffic as Florida Highway Patrol troopers surged ahead to take control of the chase.
It's a white work van. White work van. All right, South River Drive.
South River Drive, eastbound drive. Right about 826 still, eastbound. I got it, hit my board.
All right, I'm taking regular traffic. North River Drive, passing.
Seeing the danger as the suspect nearly caused multiple crashes, the officer launched a pit attempt, but it failed. All the fury of law enforcement was unleashed in the second pit, slamming the van into total loss of control. It skidded out and came to a stop on the center median.
10-4, but the vehicle's continuing.
All three suspects were arrested on scene. Driver Noslin U. Ruiz faces charges of felony, fleeing with injury, vehicle theft, harming a police K-9, resisting, and assaulting an officer. June 4, 2025, Damascus, Arkansas. A caller reported their stolen black Dodge Ram heading south on Highway 65. Minutes later, troopers lit up their sirens at Magnolia Drive, but while every car cleared the way, the suspect's truck refused to stop.
I'm behind you. If you do that, I don't need your 564, right?
Yep, 10-4, I'm behind you.
Ignoring every police warning, the suspect hit the gas hard, speeding far beyond the limit while fleeing through a crowded residential area.
We're 1037.
The officers surged forward, closing in before unleashing a powerful pit. The Dodge Ram lost control instantly, skidding hard off course and sliding across the grassy shoulder. Suspect Webb was transported to Faulkner County Unit 2 and charged with receiving stolen property valued $5,000 to $25,000 or involving a weapon, felony, fleeing by vehicle, speeding, and driving without a valid license. February 23, 2023, Crawford County, Arkansas. A trooper spotted an orange Range Rover wearing plates registered to a Ford EcoSport. The lights came on, and in an instant, the driver punched the gas, tearing north on US 271 and igniting a high-speed chase. The suspect drove recklessly, blowing through red lights, topping 100 miles per hour, and passing on double yellow zones. Oncoming cars swerved desperately to avoid disaster. The chaos escalated as the Range Rover pushed past 130 miles per hour, its raw speed turning the highway into a powder keg, every second teetering closer to catastrophic impact. Arkansas officers set up a roadblock, deploying spike strips with precision. The tactic worked. The suspect's tires shredded instantly. With the tires destroyed, the car was finished, but the suspect wasn't. He scrambled over the patrol car's hood and fled on foot, only to be dropped moments later by a taser. Travis Bailey was booked into Crawford County Detention Center, facing felony charges of reckless driving, felony fleeing by vehicle, and resisting arrest, along with additional outstanding municipal court warrants. April 1st, 2021, Troup County, Georgia. A silver Honda Accord shot past a trooper's position on Georgia 219, chased by county deputies. The suspect weaved recklessly through traffic, veering onto side roads before bursting back onto Georgia 1, with State Patrol now leading the pursuit. The suspect in the Honda floored the gas, blasting northbound on Georgia 1 at speeds over 130 miles per hour, turning the highway into a reckless stretch of danger. The vehicle came to a sudden stop at the end of Ware Road. The suspect bolted, racing out, plunging into a creek, and disappearing into the thick woods beyond. Deontriel's Shaman Dowell was captured minutes later, drenched and exhausted. He was found to have a suspended driver's license for failing to appear in court and outstanding child support obligations.
At around 6:19 p.m. on August 21, 2022, a trooper spotted a black Can-Am Spyder heading north on I-85 with no license plate. The officer activated emergency lights and siren to stop the vehicle. At first, the driver appeared to pull over but suddenly accelerated through the gore and re-entered I-85 northbound, triggering a pursuit.
795, Atlanta 1038. 85 northbound, Buford Highway. It's going to be a Can-Am Spyder. No 28, he's taking off on me. 1080 northbound, 85 northbound, passing Buford Highway. Coming up on 400, still 85 northbound, coming up on 400. Aviation, you able to get overhead? Stand by, taking 400 north, 400 northbound.
The suspect continued fleeing recklessly on Interstate 85 and northbound State Route 400, running red lights and dangerously weaving through traffic. Near Lenox Road, officers executed a channelization maneuver. He slowed down, turned left, then accelerated driving the wrong way on Lenox before merging back onto southbound SR 400. On Sidney Marcus Boulevard, he continued driving in the wrong lane.
Exit, looks like we're going to go right. Going left. He's on the wrong side of the road, I'm on the correct side. Back northbound. Lennox, exit on Lennox, gonna go right on Lennox. 1050 over the curb, Still going, crossing Lennox, back 400 northbound.
Return to northbound State Route 400. When the driver turned back onto Lenox Road, officers executed a second channelization maneuver successfully, ending the pursuit. The suspect now faces a long list of charges, including felony fleeing, reckless driving, driving on a suspended license, wrong way driving, multiple traffic signal violations, and other offenses. On March 22, 2024, while patrolling I-75 near mile marker 316, officers observed a vehicle driving dangerously, rapidly changing lanes at high speed. When police activated their emergency lights and sirens, the vehicle initially appeared to slow down, but then suddenly accelerated and fled the attempted stop.
assault and that single assault vehicle is given at 1477. That was the neighbor you're calling for. You may 51. Yes, 51. 827. Right now. It's up there. Stop watching 27. I'm sure you're going to start heading out there. Apology for the 50 case 06 kid. Stop 408 48. Come on, please go on. Vehicle passing on the shoulder at 110 miles an hour. What's your current marker at this one? Alright. I'm gonna try to get myself up there to 309. Instead of 4. Down 4, full take out to 309. Full take out to 309. For your reference, other than the unit is behind the body, everybody stay off the radio. We are 1033 traffic. Exiting on marker 314, exiting on marker 314. Demo water traffic conditions at this time.
The vehicle made a U-turn near mile marker 318 and drove straight into oncoming traffic, nearly triggering a serious collision. Traveling southbound on I-75, it reached 110 miles per hour in a 70 miles per hour zone, passed vehicles using the shoulder, and weaved recklessly across multiple lanes. The vehicle turned onto County Road 48 in Bushnell and drove the wrong way, nearly causing head-on collisions with oncoming traffic. Seizing the right moment, officers executed a pit maneuver, striking the rear right side of the suspect's car. The vehicle was forced off the road and flipped onto its roof. Police pulled the suspect from the overturned car and identified him as James R. Parridge. He appeared paranoid, blank eyes, confused speech, and unstable behavior. Medics arrived and took him to the hospital. There, officers read his Miranda rights. Parridge refused to answer without a lawyer present. After being medically cleared, the suspect was booked into Sumter County Jail. He faces charges of high-speed fleeing, obstructing law enforcement without violence, and DUI involving alcohol or drugs. On March 30th, 2024, a reported fight between a man and a woman quickly turned into a tense encounter involving several underage individuals and alcohol. What started as a domestic disturbance soon escalated into a volatile situation requiring immediate police action.
All right, how old's everybody in the car?
I'm 19. I'm 19. 19.
All 19?
Yes.
All right, can you step out me for a second, ma'am? Come to the front of the car. Is that a vehicle in park?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
220 for your return.
Stand by. Right over here, ma'am. Copy. So there was no fight. That's a call we got. There was a fight between a male and a female.
I went to school.
Okay. How much you had to drink tonight? Huh?
A few shots.
Okay. How long ago was your last shot?
Probably like 45 minutes.
Okay. So the no fight whatsoever.
No.
Let's start working from there.
All right. I know how it's gonna go. I'm gonna walk and y'all gonna go test me.
See the front of my car over here?
Yep. I'm not speaking to my lawyers.
Okay, that's not how that works. I need you right. This is the last time I asked you. I need you to step out of the car and get
What's
arrested
your
for
name and
failure.
your badge number?
LS 222. I need you to step out of the car and identify yourself, please.
My name is Caitlin Higgins.
Nope, you need to step out of the car, Caitlin.
Tell him what? He's
Caitlin.
making me step out of the car,
Caitlin,
Dad.
step out of the car.
Nope.
Okay, Caitlin, I'm gonna warn you if you don't step out of the car.
Yeah,
you need to step out of the car.
When my lawyer gets here.
That's not how that works. This is the last time.
After getting a call about a fight, officers approached a vehicle where the people inside who claimed to be friends denied any altercation and tried to downplay the situation. But officers quickly noticed alcohol in the car. Everyone was just 19, except for one person. That made underage drinking a serious issue.
You smell like alcohol.
My lawyer gets here.
Okay, I don't care. You smell like alcohol. There's open containers in the car. How much you had to drink tonight?
I haven't had anything.
Okay, I'm gonna take a look at your eyes real quick. And you take a look at this pen right here. Can you clearly see that in front of your face?
No, you cannot do that until my lawyer gets here.
Face towards the car. You're under arrest for prohibition.
Dad, he's under arrest. He's arresting me. Dad, he's fucking arresting me. Dad, he's fucking arresting me. Okay.
Stop! You are making this so much worse.
No, I'm not.
You should not be. Nope. Do not pull your hands away. You are under arrest. Stop pulling away.
Calm down. Kay, relax. Oh my God. No, I'm not. What is it? If you're underage, it's like point fucking what? 0.0 something?
When Caitlin, one of the three 19-year-old girls, was asked to step out of the vehicle, she immediately became argumentative and uncooperative. Despite clear directions from the officers, she insisted on waiting for her lawyer and actively resisted complying. Her refusal to cooperate directly led to her arrest for underage drinking and obstructing a law enforcement officer.
Just to the fucking left when I said.
You can put her in my car.
I know I can't have my phone, but like...
The answer is yes. Put yourself on the car.
I don't understand why I'm under arrest.
Because you're underage and you've been drinking. You can't be drinking underage. Just like she can't have a beer, just like your friend can't drink underage. This is where we're at. Can you please put your person?
After Caitlin was secured, officers turned to the two remaining 19-year-old girls. Breath tests confirmed alcohol, and both admitted to drinking. Officers explained the legal grounds, underage drinking laws, and the presence of open containers. Both were arrested for being underage. One of them expressed concern for her younger sister waiting at home, a brief human moment in a strict legal process.
Before you were in the jail, anything, cut, poke, stick, needles, drugs, anything like that in your possession? Okay, we'll walk this way, go between the cars.
In the end, officers made the arrests and urged the girls to learn from this ordeal. From denial to detention, this case serves as a powerful reminder. Underage drinking carries real legal consequences, and ignoring police commands only makes it worse.
Because when I walked over, you guys were all underage and there's alcohol in the car.
From California officers racing to stop a suspect who stabbed his own mother, to San Diego police struggling to restrain a sexual assault suspect, and Florida troopers unleashing wild pity maneuvers on a car thief. These moments reveal how unpredictable, chaotic, and dangerous the streets can become. Every call starts with uncertainty, but every dash cam ends with clarity. The crimes may differ, the choices may